We're in Hackney Marsh Adventure Playground, which is tucked into the corner of Daubeney Fields. Natural Neighbours and the staff and the children here have built this incredible new wildlife pond. This pond wouldn't have been possible without the community who generously funded our Green September campaign in autumn 2024. That one, that's got a bloodworm. You see the children come here and stare at the pond, get their fingers in the water. It's magical, it's transformative for them.
I found a tiny worm. I put it on my hand and it really tickled.
Currently we have 600 to 700 children on our membership, with a core, maybe 70 children that come here every evening or every week. We have lots of children and families that live in flats or tower blocks. What I always say, it's your back garden.
I can see a mini tadpole right there, just laying down and chilling.
Oh yeah, I see
it on the edge?
Yeah, I see it.
There are a lot of children around here who, despite living next to parks, never experience nature. If they're going to the parks, it's often with headphones on or to play sports and then are out again. So the experience of wildlife that many of us are fortunate enough to enjoy and to take for granted is completely missing until something like this appears in their lives.
I've seen loads of tadpoles in here. They're going to turn into frogs. I've never seen a frog, so that's why I'm excited to see them grow.
It's been really successful. Every day the young people ask if they can come down to the pond, and we spend time down here spotting the tadpoles and how much they've grown. Pure enjoyment, excitement, something they haven't really got to experience before. They're all really happy that this space has transformed into something new for them.
The children coming in to this playground, coming up to this pond, they're seeing all the life in the water for the first time. And it's so valuable because it's making them aware that there is a whole world of life beyond their lives.
I'm doing safe!
And that's very grounding, and it's vitally important if we're to get to grips with the biodiversity and climate crises.
I think the pond is very beautiful, and I think I want lots of more animals to go in it. There's lots of wildlife and I really like it.
It is a magical contribution for the human community here. There's children that look at this pond with binoculars from the high-rise just across the park. Children constantly coming up here with the adult supervisors looking at all the life in here.
What is that? It's a tadpole! I can see a tadpole. It's a big tadpole.
And it's a stepping stone for nature. We've got ponds put in by Renature London and Hackney Marsh is over there, and Daubeney Primary School where there's another Natural Neighbours pond. We're gradually growing these stepping stones of really, really valuable habitat with Natural Neighbours and the community and other community groups.
This pond is just really magical. It's added such a positive impact on our space, where really can feel like it will be somewhere where we can bring children down here who maybe need to do one-on-one talking or have had a bad day at school. We can remove them from the fast impact pace of the playground and bring them down to this space. So I'm really anticipating, and Anne has seen it, that it's just added just a real magical aspect to the playground.
There's a snail right here next to the tadpole.
This pond brings so much life, it brings so much stimulation and interest for the children who you can see coming over here and just staring with utter fascination, entranced by it. It's a real unwind for them from school, from the pressures of life.
I love it. It's so cute.
It's a respectful place. Like, they're not just barging in here and just going to the pond. They understand that it's somewhere different from their sort of activity in the physical bit of the playground, that this is a different bit of setting of the playground.
They slow down, don't they?
It's very sort of tranquil. It's just a different atmosphere to the playground when you're in this zone.
Yeah.
I see a dragonfly! Where? It's a dragonfly!
Working here with the team is one of the highlights of my life. They're so passionate about what we're creating here, so joyous about the transformative effect it's had on the children. Children who quite often the staff would never have expected to react the way they have to nature, to the pond. They're seeing a different side to them. It's incredibly fulfilling, and it's something that I'm very, very grateful to be a part of. This is part of our strategy, is to use sites like this to bring nature into people's everyday lives where they live and work, in the residential areas and the commercial areas inland from the parks. This pond is just the start of what we hope to do here in the Hackney Marsh Adventure Playground. Another of many places that we hope to transform and to create networks of throughout Hackney and beyond. We're grateful for the support we've had, and we would really welcome more support if you're able to offer it.